Okay, welcome to Electrochemical Techniques. This is Lesson 1, Introduction and Overview of Electrode Processes. So first off, why are we interested in electrochemistry? Well, it's a key part of our metal infrastructure. We use electrochemistry to purify metals, including aluminum and copper. Of course, electrochemistry comes into big play with batteries for consumer devices as well as for electric vehicles. And electrochemistry is also one of the main ways that we recycle nuclear fuel in next generation nuclear reactors. All things that I'm very excited about. So a little bit more about the copper and aluminum production. Here with how we purify copper, we start off with an impure copper anode that has a bunch of different metals inside of it. And you oxidize off these active metals until they become ions that are dissolved into your aqueous solution. And then at the cathode, you selectively deposit the copper away. Next, we have the Hall-Héroult cell. Hall-Héroult cells are used to separate aluminum and oxygen. So you have aluminum oxide, and you melt that. And at this high temperature, it melts down, and aluminum is also molten there. So you take your alumina, and at the cathode, you reduce it to aluminum metal, which you then can remove from the furnace. Some history with electrochemistry. So here are just 4 of the beginning pioneers of electrochemistry to highlight. So Luigi Galvani, he's famous for discovering animal electricity as he was doing experiments with frog dissections. And he noticed the animals moving as he was touching them with his scalpels. Well, Alessandro Volta came through and he said, well, I think that the reason your frog jumped is because of the dissimilar metals that you were using. And so to prove his point, he invented the voltaic pile, which is an alternating stack of dissimilar metals to show that that would produce electricity. And Humphrey Davy took that voltaic pile and he put it to use, discovering a lot of elements. He also was the first to do molten salt electrochemistry. So he split potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide using a voltaic pile to produce potassium and sodium. Him and Michael Faraday, they actually worked together on sacrificial anodes for the British Navy. And these sacrificial anodes are an enormous deal in corrosion prevention. And Michael Faraday also went on to coin or popularize a number of terms that are very important in electrochemistry, such as anode, cathode, electrode, and ion. And William Whewell helped him with that. So that's a little bit of the history of electrochemistry, and hope you join us for the next video on electrochemical conventions.